There is this saying that we all know that says that it is only an insanity for somebody to keep doing the same thing over and over and expect different results. And that is the truth. Okay, you can't be doing the same thing the same way over and expect different results. You will need to do something different in order to have different kind of result. Hello and welcome to this edition on Live Channel. It's my pleasure to come on your way again today. Specifically, I want to thank the Lord for your life, for a new year that God has given you the opportunity to see. This is 2026, and I believe it's a new year for us. New year, new you, new things coming forward. And I want you to believe that, because I realize that sometimes as we grow up, there are some certain things that we unconsciously don't allow them to make sense to us, such as celebrations or New Year has come. Probably because of the experiences that we've had in the time past, we really build our expectation around things like that again as we grow up. And I don't want us to fall victim of that. We have to understand times and seasons. God has put times and seasons into our lives. And the calendar year we're on is a good way for us to understand such of those times and seasons. So I want to start by letting you know that you must not give up on yourself. Don't give up on your mind. Don't give up on what you think that should happen or that didn't happen, and because of that you are no more having expectation. You have to understand it's a new year, and if it is a new year, it must be a new you to expect new things to happen for you and to happen to you. And I want to start by praying for you that you are going to have that experience in Jesus' precious name. Amen. Now let me tell you something. The year started already. And you have to understand that before you know it, we're going to get to the month of June again in this year, 2026. And of course, before you know it, the year will go to an end again. And the challenge I want to have for us on this edition is to ask you, what are you going to do differently this year? What are you going to do differently this year? Now, what you're going to get involved with can be broadly categorized to two. What you're going to do, and new, you have never done them before, or what you have been doing before but you have to do it in a new way. Okay, so as you begin to plan your life and get involved in life, I want you to have the mindset of doing something differently, either a new thing or something that you have been doing before that you have to do in a new way. Make a decision. You are not going to run your life the same way you have been running it over and over, because if you keep doing that one, you will get exhausted with life. You will get tired. You will get bored in life. So that's the word I want to leave with you today. What are you going to do differently concerning your finances, concerning your academics, concerning your business, concerning your ministry? What are you willing to do differently? There is this saying that we all know that says that it is only an insanity for somebody to keep doing the same thing over and over and expect different results. And that is the truth. Okay, you can't be doing the same thing the same way over and expect different results. You will need to do something different in order to have different kind of result. So two things I want you to look at. Number one, look at what you have to do new, what you have never done before. Start something new. Okay, look at a territory you have never done before, a kind of a field you have never learned something around before. Why can't you think about what to learn in that direction? It's going to help you, right? And the second thing is that the same thing you have been doing before, I want you to make a decision to do it in a new way. Okay, make a decision to do a new thing in a new way. You see, you have to understand something, that we are alive to the degree to which we get involved with life. If you don't get involved in life, you sit down and you expect life to start working for you. That means you are no more living. It's only set of people that are sick, or some of people that they are too old to move their body, that they are just sitting down in a place expecting life to work for them. Even people that are sick on their sick bed, we see some people that are still working. Okay, but not just to get involved in life anyhow. You got to work in a very intelligent way. So number one, as I've said, make a decision to do something you have never done before. Think about something, okay, about that business that you have been saying. Can't you do something about it this year? Do something about it. Don't let this year just pass you by. And of course, what you have been doing before, make a decision to do it in a new way. Now, let me share three things with you today. Three things that you must be willing to do as long as you keep living on the earth. If you keep living on the earth, there are three things you must be willing to do. Number one, you must be willing to get involved in repetition. Okay, you for instance, you take your bath every day, you brush your teeth every day. There are repeated activities. So long that you want to keep living, you're not going to say you're going to stop it. You keep eating. You will keep, you will keep walking, walk around and things. You keep sleeping. You will keep waking up. You will keep, going out. So repetition is powerful. Life is in cycles. So what that means is this: you must not be bored with repetition. That's the point I'm making for you now. So you must be willing to get involved in things you've been doing before, but not in a new way. Repetition is very powerful. Never get to the point when you are going to hear about something that has to do with your business and you say, no, I'm tired, I'm bored of doing that, I don't want to hear it again. No. You'll be eating rice. Some of you have been eating rice. You can eat it, like white rice. You can eat it as jollof rice. You can eat it as coconut rice. Rice is rice. You are keep eating rice, but in a different way. The same way too. Be creative around repetition. Be creative around things you have to keep doing over and over. Like for instance, that if you're a Christian, which I believe must be a Christian to be listening to me. Now, you must be ready to keep reading your Bible. You must be willing to worship God repeatedly. You must be willing to pray repeatedly. There's power of repetition. And that's the word I'm bringing for you today. Okay, if what is good has become so boring that you want to stop it, then the devil can catch up with you if you're not careful. So the first one is repetition. You must be willing to do that as you continue living your life. The second thing is that you must be willing to start again. That's another thing. There will be things you have done before you failed and you're most giving up. I'm not going to get it done again. But then there is a nudge inside of you. The more you are trying to reject doing it, the more you are trying to say, I'm going to forget about it, the more your mind is going back there. So that means that God is saying you have to start again. You must be willing to start again. There will be moments in your life when things will not work exactly as expected. But so long that it's part of your life, you must be willing to go back and do it again. So the point I'm making for you right now is that maybe you've done some certain certification in time past and you fail. Go back there and do it again. Once it is in line with your life, in line with your destiny and your career, the next phase of your life, you don't give up. I tell people every time that in our clan, we don't give up. So you must be willing to start again. Go back and start again. You look at your life, the mistake you made 10 years ago. This year you just discover I made a mistake last year, 10 years ago. And I think I have to give it a shot again. Go back and give it a shot again. You must be willing to start again every time. Okay? When you see people, ask rich people, wealthy people, they're going to tell you that there are some certain things that have made them wealthy today that the first time when they did it, they didn't have result. They have to go back to do it again and again and again until they master it. Okay? So the same thing. Start again. Be willing to start again. Willing to give something the same thing. They try it again and again. Very important. Don't let pride, don't let arrogance stop you from starting over again. Okay? Remember the case when Elijah told that his servant, say, go and check for the rain. The guy came back and said there was no rain. The man told him to go back again. So, very powerful word I'm bringing to you today. You must be willing, to start again. And the third one is that you must be willing to expect again. That's the third one. Very powerful truth. You must be willing to trust God again. You must be willing to release your faith again. You must be willing. You must be willing to have expectation. Where the expectation has been dashed, the hope has been dashed, hope has been lost. Okay, but then you know that something can still come out of that. Release your faith and start again. Release your faith and expect again. Expectation is very powerful. It's a major catalyst on the road of life. Unfaithfully, you will need to be expectant. You've got to be expectant that this business you are doing, something is going to come out of it. You've got to be expectant of the new year. You've got to be expectant that this year is going to do well for me. As long as you keep living, you must but have your expectations straight. If there is no expectation, the devil will soon give you alternatives. You can easily give up when there is no when there is no expectation. You can easily give up on men when there is no expectation. You can easily let go of what God is working with when there is no expectation. So I want you to be expectant again. Expect that this year is going to be beautiful for you. Expect that God is going to come through for you. Expect that God is at work in you. Expect Him to come through for you. Expect that what you do is going to work. That is how we release our faith for what is going to work, and then we see it working. So I commend you to God and to the word of His grace, that as you enter into this new year, you are going to live. Don't forget, on this channel, we talk about how to live and not to die. And to live, you must be willing to do 3 things. Number 1, get involved in repetition. Number 2, start again. Number 3, expect again. As needed, apply this word into your life. Think about what you have to do differently in order to have the kind of results you're supposed to have, and it shall be well with you. I hope you are blessed. Coming today. Next time when we are going to meet, we're going to see another thing God will have us live as we live and not to die. Between now and that time, go and become what you can be under God.